Hello everyone and welcome back to another portfolio update. In this update, I'm sitting at $271,338 inside of my Wealthsimple account. And this is another back-to-back month of over $10,000 increase in my portfolio. So in July I was at 250 and August I was at 260 and now I'm at 271. So substantial increase in portfolio value just month over month here. It's just been a crazy summer. And really, and this was with pretty modest returns, to be honest, like year to date with our the funds in my portfolio. So if I look at Coifin here and I plot all of my funds here, um, we did have that big downturn, and this is why I think like year to date, the performance overall is pretty modest. Like I can see my S&P 500 positions, VFV and ESPX, they're just over 10% here, which is pretty modest, to be honest. Now, the other positions that make up less of my portfolio, they're up bigger, up higher. But yeah, ESPX and VFV and VOO make up about 60% of my portfolio. So, and for them to only be up just over 10%, it's just reassuring to see like that I'm getting these really big increases with relatively modest increases. It's not like all my funds are up like 40% year to date or something like that. The only one that's actually doing that is gold, which is up 41%. So gold has just been outshining the rest of the funds, shining, no pun intended. But yeah, so it's just been doing excellent, to be honest. So my gold position, I've been adding to it slowly. I've been adding um, about 100, or just over $100 into gold every month, and also reinvesting some dividends even in my non-registered account inside of gold, just to pick up on just to pick some more up. So I'm up with the current value almost near $6,000 here. So it's actually becoming a nice position. My goal is to get that close to around 10,000 or even a bit more. I think maybe even like 15K would be nice in gold. Uh, and actually, some news about gold. Morgan Stanley, which is a fund manager in the U.S., they have changed their balanced portfolio. So a balanced portfolio, for those who don't know, is typically 60% in stocks or equities and 40% in bonds and fixed income. They've revised the portfolio now to be 60% stocks and equities. That hasn't changed. But in terms of the fixed income side, U.S. Treasuries are not doing well. And so you can see probably why they want to make this move. They're cutting the fixed income side in half. So they're doing 20% in fixed income and bonds, and they're making the remaining 20% of that balanced portfolio gold. So that's pretty interesting. So that's actually showing some institutional interest in gold. So I think we could see definitely some even more price action towards the upside in gold, because now we're starting to see some institutional investors gain interest. And this is actually uncommon for gold, because actually at the beginning of the year and towards the end of 2024, there were net outflows in gold ETFs as a whole. So, and the price was rising still. There were net outflows, and the price is rising. So how could that be? That's because of central banks. So central banks have been acquiring gold in record numbers in the past couple of years, as really, I think, an inflation hedge, and it's been doing very good at that. So yes, you can see like that outperformance. And actually, one thing I want to show you is with gold, if you look at it even bit of a longer time frame, if I compare it to VFV over 3 years, it's outperforming quite substantially, up 120% versus the VFV up only 91%. So it's been doing very good. I think if you're on the fence about buying gold, you might think, oh, it's an all-time high. I think you might be reassured by the fact that now we're actually finally starting to see some institutional investors starting to consider gold and adding it to portfolios. So definitely an option to consider. So enough about gold. In terms of dividends this month, I'll take a look here. I received $798 worth of dividends for the month of September here. If we take a look in my dividend history graph, I'll just break that down. So I received $167 from VDY, 93 from VIU, 32 from VE, 272 from ESPX, 183 from ETSX, and $51 from SBLT. So a very solid month of for dividends again. So I'm actually so that's almost $800. So very happy with how this has been progressing. So in June of this year, in July of this year, I was over 800, very close to 800 in September. So getting like quarterly payers, quarterly paying months like over 800 is very nice. It's very nice to see. So getting closer and closer to my passive income goals with that. So, and I've been continuing to increase my monthly income with buying ESPX, trying to bring that up to 15%, and VDY, trying to bring that up to 20%. I've just been trucking along there. So since July, I've just been investing $12.50 a month inside of my non-registered account, and picking up more and more monthly income inside of those stocks inside of my non-registered account, because that all my registered accounts are all maxed for the year. So, and the plan is just to continue with that from October to December, Q4 of this year. So very happy with that plan. So yeah, that's about it for this portfolio update, and I'll see you guys in the next one.